Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So it's not super late, it's like 9 o'clock, but I realized I was filming my 3 looks, I was editing my 3 looks using the Too Faced Hot Butter Rum palette, and I realized that I didn't have an intro. I just really jumped in and started doing my eye looks, and it's easier that way because I can do it right before my internship, school, whatever, and I don't have to take too much time talking and doing all that stuff, so it makes sense. But I was like, what's wrong with me? So yeah, I wanted to intro it real quick. It shouldn't take long, and I've done a bunch of these, so like if you're not new here, then you know how these go. So without further ado, let's just get started. My lips were like dying, so I put on this Ofra lip gloss, Madison Miller lip gloss in the shade Smiley for Riley. Looks pretty, but I don't know, man. So like I said, we'll be doing 3 looks using the Too Faced Hot Butter Rum palette. I love this eyeshadow palette. I just recently got it, and I'm like absolutely obsessed already. I'm in love, like in love. I did recently have the Too Faced Tickled Peach palette, which I still do have, and that kind of started off my love for these mini baby palettes. So these are the shades in here. They are absolutely stunning. We're gonna swatch them, but this palette cost $25. Yes, $25. You can get it at Sephora's website, Ulta, or I believe Too Faced as well. So you can get it at quite a few places. Your pick, whatever you have points for or whatever you want to use it, you can pick it up, and I strongly suggest picking it up because the formula is amazing, the shades are beautiful, and it smells delicious. I never know, like these 3 looks, I know you guys want to see the looks, but I like to talk about it a little bit, at least in the beginning, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to quickly swatch all the shades. We'll do the shimmers first. So this is the shade Whipped Cream. There's the shade Warm and Fuzzy. The shade Born to Rum. And then we'll swatch the shade Spiked, which is kind of like a matte with like flecks in it. Whipped Cream. So here are the kind of like shimmers. Again, Whipped Cream, Warm and Fuzzy, Born to Rum. Yes, Born to Rum and Spiked. Again, Spiked is like a matte with flecks in it, like gold flecks in it. So you can't really see them on the eye, and I'll use it in one of the looks, so you'll see. You can't really see it, but it looks pretty. So it was cool to use that. I'm trying to get these swatches off. So here's the top, very fall, very neutral, natural, everyday, and that's one thing probably I love about this palette. And then we'll swatch the mattes, which I love. Okay, so I just swatched them, but then I swatched it on the same finger until it mixed them, so I'm going to redo it. But this is Vanilla Extra, this is Bottoms Up, yes, this is Cinnamon, and then this is Buttered Rum right here. So again, we have Vanilla Extra, Bottoms Up, Cinnamon, and Born to Rum, and sorry, Buttered Rum. So those are the shades there. They actually, I remember doing this in the first video. They don't swatch the best, honestly, but on the eye they are so much better. You'll see them in action. Both of these 2 shades, Bottoms Up and Buttered Rum, they look so much pretty on the eye. And so does this one right here, but it looks pretty on the hand too, so whatever. And this is obviously just a white matte shade. Again, very neutral, very fall, very easy to use, very everyday. So it's like, what could go wrong with this palette? Nothing. That's why I love it so much. So if you're even a little bit interested, I would grab it. Don't let it go and never come back, because it is a limited edition palette. Like no one can get the Tickled Peach palette ever again, unless like they get it off of like Poshmark or something, which is always the case, but a lot of the time they sell limited edition products for way higher than they're normally sold, because you can't get them anymore. So you're either gonna have the palette, you're gonna either buy it for like $50 or you're not gonna have it. So they like to raise the prices like that, and that's annoying. But so I suggest picking it up. Use a coupon on Too Faced website, use some points on Ulta's website, or just simply get it off of Sephora's website, which is what I did, because you get free shipping. Well, I get free shipping, So I felt like it was a better deal on Sephora's website. So yeah, without further ado, I already said that. So guys, let's just get in with these looks. Again, every look I created, I love. I just edited them and I was obsessed. So yeah, just let's get into the first look. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna talk through. It's not gonna be anything too crazy, but I'm gonna take the shade Vanilla Extra right here, which is a white shade, and just set my eyes. I just filmed a video. It's very confusing because you're probably not gonna see it till after this, but I just filmed a video about mini eyeshadow palettes. It was like one of my favorites. I only have 3, but this one I live for. And I want more. First shade I'm going to dip into, or the second shade, is the shade right here, which is Cinnamon. I love this shade, absolutely. By the way, guys, my look that I just did, I did it yesterday, but like the one you just saw, look number 1, so gorgeous, and I was really obsessed with it. Really obsessed. That yellow shade, oh my gosh, delicious. I don't think I talked about it really. But I love this shade. It is more, like, it's just a neutral shade that has a little bit more than that to it, and that's my favorite. I just talked about it. I always talk about my more than neutral neutrals, but I'm obsessed, obsessed. And it looks stunning, blends beautifully. Quite honestly, this is not my favorite. This is the Essence Eye Blender brush. It's not my favorite, and it's doing a really good job. That just, like, that's how you know the shadow's good. Because this is not my favorite brush. Not that it's a bad brush. So if you are on the market for a new brush, this one's not bad. It's just not my absolute favorite. But you know, then I'm just gonna take that same shade and run it on the lower lash line. So I haven't decided exactly what I want to do right now, but I know what shimmer I'm going to put on. So I'm just going to use my color switcheroonie here. And I'm just going to hit it in the middle shade. What are you? Born to Rum, in the shade Born to Rum here. And hit that on the, definitely like the front majority of my eye. So we're going to go all the way like right here. We're just going to take it actually all the way over, fill my entire eye lid, and then we'll probably add the brown shade in the outer corner or something. I'm going to spray my brush. Ugh, this is one of my favorites. I love this palette so much. I'm just going to blend out the crease real quick before we add any more shades. Alright, so then I'm just going to take a smaller little blending brush like this one, and I'm going to take the shade Spiked right here, this brown shade, and put that on the outer corner. There's little flecks of glitter in it and you can't really see them, so it's really, like, I don't know, pointless. It really, this is not my favorite shade. I mean, I like the like having a dark brown, but personally I just don't wear dark browns enough unless I'm literally doing this look. This look is the only look I could use this shadow in, this brown one, because it's like it looks beautiful, but it's just not like, I don't use it every day. I don't live for this kind of shade. And I love some browns. I'm like, oh yes, that's delicious. This one is just a little too dark for my liking, a little too deep, if that makes more sense. Not dark necessarily, because there's some browns that are like beautiful. Some brown, the chocolate brown is my favorite. This one's a lot deeper than that, so it's not my absolute favorite, but I love it. Well, but I love it, but I'm gonna use it. And so I'm gonna hit it on the outer corner of the lower lash line as well, just to match the look. And then I'm gonna take my blending brush and blend everything out. I'm gonna dip into cinnamon a little bit, just to get a little bit more out here. Okay, not that crazy, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna fix this. I always do that and I hate it. I don't know how that happens. I'm just gonna blend it all out. I'm just gonna literally go on top of that brown shade and blend it out. I want to keep it tight still, so not too far out, but just so that everything kind of blends together, you know? Girl, I'm annoyed. I just added a brown eyeliner to the waterline, and I'm gonna add some eyeliner on the top, the lid. Then I'm gonna do my mascara, and I'll be right back to talk a little bit about it. I'm literally obsessed. I love this look. Again, I use we still have one more look to go, but I used the majority of this palette already, so I didn't use 2 shades, which I'm excited to do that look. But these just a lot of this, I love this palette so much, and it's just so stunning, so fall, so perfect. I love it, absolutely love it. This shade is not my favorite, but honestly on the eye it is absolutely gorgeous, and if you're someone who likes a good brown, this is a good one, and it looks beautiful in the outer corner. It just looks so nice, smoky, brings the look totally to a different place, and I'm obsessed. This shade right here, Cinnamon, I always forget, is again one of my favorites. I love these 2 shimmers. They're absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, they're absolutely stunning. So yeah, we'll probably talk about more about it at the end. I think the formula is beautiful. I just like to say this because so I can remind myself, or in case I don't say it at the end, I'll say it now, because it's gonna be probably a couple days before I film the next look, or a day or two. So there is a little bit of kickback. I just blew that out, but there is a little bit of kickback in the pan. If that bothers you, obviously stay away from this, but if it doesn't, it is not that bad at all. I don't mind it at all. I just blow it out. It's really fine. So yeah, when I was talking about my mini palettes, I was talking about the Shake Your Pom Poms one by Too Faced, because I have the other 2. Like, might as well get the 3rd sister, you know? There was 4 sisters. They came out with 4 of these, but the one was the ugly stepsister. The cookie one, the sugar cookie palette. Nobody really liked that one. Let's get on with the next look. Alright guys, so that is it for these 3 looks using the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. I totally am in love with this palette. I think it is absolutely stunning. Everything about it is like literally flawless. Okay, this is not really a complaint, this is only personal preference, is this shade, this brown shade right here. There's like shimmers in it, or flecks of shimmer, I don't know, but on the eye you can't see that, so I guess it's not that serious, but then why is it in there, you know? But either way, I wish it was just a regular brown shade because I would be like way more obsessed with it. But either way, it's pigmented, it's beautiful. They all blend beautifully, easy. The shimmers are absolutely stunning. The shimmer I have on, I'd probably normally use it as an inner corner shade, but it was fun. I actually did this look for my friends had a Halloween party, and I did, I went as like a girl from the 50s, and I did this look with some eyeliner and some red lipstick, and it looks so good, just because, I don't know, this was so 50s back then, like this is how they did their eyes, so that was fun to use those together. And then, like, all the looks, I freaking am absolutely obsessed with this. These two shades down here are, like, my favorites. They're so beautiful. And this gray kind of shade, the one in my crease, kind of just takes me a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's not something I use all the time. I'm very specific about the neutral shades that I throw in my crease, and this one is not it, so it's a little bit intimidating, but it's kind of cool to step out of your comfort zone. Like, where would I put this? Like, which other shimmer could I match this with? Which other shade could I match it with? So, that's one thing I love about this palette, and it's cool because I did 3 looks using this palette, but none of them were the same as I did in my review, which I'll link up. I did a review on this, and I did 2 looks in there, and neither of them were the same, so that was really cool. So I technically did 5 looks. I'm thinking of the next palette I get or something. If it's one of like the hot topics right now, maybe doing 7 looks. I don't know, but that would be crazy. But either way, I'm obsessed. I really think, like, if you don't miss out. This is a holiday palette, so it will go away. I mean, you have a couple months to decide, but I say grab it while you can because it is so good. And at the very least, even if you don't use it every day, it's the cutest packaging. It smells delicious, and you can always use it because it's great quality. So pick it up. I'd try it. It's a very different palette, not anything we're seeing on the market these days. I'd say grab it. No complaints. No complaints. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I'm going to insert a clip of me saying a verse from yesterday's video, the last look, because I did it funny. I don't know why I did that. I like thought it was the end of the video, and I was like, oh, here's my verse, and I was like, wait, Marissa, you're dumb. So I'll enter a clip probably right now. So again, this is from one of my devotions. I love this kind of book because it's like looking through the Bible. It's hard because a lot of it is just like stories and stuff like that. None of it says like love God, love yours, like, you know, love your neighbors. I mean, there are verses that say that, but I just mean like not on every page, so it's really hard to find. And I know I gotta do like my work before I do this, but anyway. Wow, okay, we're not even ending the video, but we're gonna say it anyway. This is God doesn't promise to keep you from all trouble, but he promises to keep you close to him in the midst of it. And it is so true. Oh my gosh, it is so true. So many people think that like, oh, you're a Christian, like you should not be having this problem, but God's not real because you're having this problem. But that's not the point. The point is that he wants us to have these troubles, and we have these troubles, but he wants to be there through it. He wants us to need him there and to realize, hey, we can't do this without him. So yeah. I'm probably gonna do another outro or something, so we'll probably put this clip there. This is awkward. Alright, bye. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. What do you think? What do you think? I live a little bit. Living the fantasy. They're glue-ons, so they're not like they're not set in stone, but I'm living a little bit.